it's Anne from Dietitian Journey. I am a newly credentialed RD. I'm practicing in the state of South Carolina. That's where I'm licensed. I'm originally from Minnesota. I got my bachelor's of arts in nutrition with a concentration in dietetics in May of 2015. Sorry, it's hard to remember sometimes. It wasn't that long ago though. From the College of Saint Benedict in St. Joseph, Minnesota. I then went on to do my internship, my dietetic internship through a distance learning program at Iowa State University, and the distance learning meant that I was able to do it in my hometown around St. Cloud, Minnesota. So I got to do my 13-week clinical rotation at the VA Medical Center there, which was awesome. Then I got to do a week at a public school system nearby, and then 4 weeks back at the VA for food service, working with the food service dietitian and the certified dietary manager. And then also I ended it with 5 weeks at... Okay, sorry, my daughter just walked in. She's 4. She doesn't quite understand the privacy thing yet, and neither does my dog. If you heard her barking in the video, I'm not sure where it cut off. But anyways, so I ended my internship through Iowa State with 5 or 6 weeks at a WIC clinic in Shakopee, Minnesota, which was awesome as well. During my last rotation, which was the WIC rotation, the community, I started looking for jobs. I obviously hadn't taken my RD exam yet, but you know, you gotta start somewhere. So I started applying, and my boyfriend and I had been talking for a long time about moving out of state. We had just always had an interest in it. It just sounded like an adventure. We don't own a house yet. Nothing was holding us here. I mean, aside from the fact that we have everybody we know, like our family and friends, living in Minnesota, nothing was like tying us down. So we're like, hey, lifetime opportunity, let's do it. We can always move back to Minnesota if we hate it, and then build our house there and whatever. So I started looking for jobs out of state. We wanted something much different than Minnesota, so we stayed completely out of the Midwest. And Cody didn't want any place with like a super high cost of living or anything. So California, New York, they were out of the question. And places like that. So I was looking and looking and looking, and I came across several jobs, but one that really stood out to me was a long-term care facility, along with a short stay rehab facility. It's 2 in 1, in North Augusta, South Carolina. So here I am. Now, they hired me, and so I got the job. The interview went well, and I will talk about that in a later video if you'd like, how to interview and, you know, what I did, my tips, stuff like that. But, sorry I'm moving my hand so awkwardly, I don't know why I'm doing that. I need to just sit still. But anyways, so I landed that job in South Carolina. I chose to live in the nearby town, about 15 minutes out of where I work. It's Augusta, Georgia, which is a huge city. So we got an apartment there, and we moved here January 1st of 2016. Actually, I think it was like a day before it. I think we pulled into the driveway January 1st, like 4 a.m. or something, but who cares? We're here now. So we've been here a little over 3 months, almost 4 months, May 1st. So where do I want to go with this? I started working. They had told me as long as I was RD exam eligible, I could continue working there. I had gotten the job, but they gave me an incentive basically in order to hurry up and take the exam. So it was a pay raise incentive. So I was like, I'm gonna get this pay raise. I'm gonna do this exam. I'm motivated. Here we go. well, studying for the exam is not something I found easy to motivate myself for. As much as I wanted that raise and as much as I wanted it just to be over with, that exam, just, ugh, never want to talk about it again, really. But I will for the sake of you, future dietitians, if you have any questions, because when I was looking online, especially YouTube, I found very little input or feedback from current dietitians regarding their internship, regarding their exams, regarding anything. And I realized there's certain things I can't talk about. You know, you agree to not discuss certain things when you take the exam. But there's just not much out there even to ease a future dietitian's fears. I mean, I had a lot of anxiety about this, and I feel like there's probably others out there that are feeling the same way as I once did. So I'm here to help. This channel, Dietitian Journey, is not only my journey, but it's yours as well. I want to share my experiences with you, give you my tips, my perspective on things, maybe try to help in any way I can. Be a motivator, something like that. Anything. Just, I want to do this so that it's out there, so that even if just one future dietitian sees this and it helps them, I've done my job, okay? Like, that is it. So, I want to say thank you for watching. You know, keep in touch with this channel. Subscribe. Please subscribe. Tell your other future dietitian friends and peers and classmates and whatever that I'm here. Please comment below any questions you may have. I obviously just gave you a very short story of what I have done. Oh, and I should say that I did end up taking the test and passing it in February. I don't have the day memorized. I really should though, because that was a big day. But I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was February of 2016. And I'll talk way more about that in a future video, but I just want to know kind of where to start. Where do you guys have questions? Comment below. Seriously, we can start anywhere. I'm completely fine with that. Like I said, my name is Anne. I'm a dietitian practicing in South Carolina. I live in Georgia, but I'm from Minnesota. So if that's not confusing, I'm sure we can be great friends. So yeah, hit me up. That's about it. All right. Have a good day, guys. Bye.